Thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor Vegas, Valimir Brockovich, Troy Smothers, and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. You could join that for as little as $1 a month. There is a link down in the description below. And also thank you to my YouTube members. You can click the join button below this video if you would like to join that. Please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion, is my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into this. This is going to be a fairly quick video. This isn't anything that's absolutely groundbreaking. This is more community driven. And I wanted to share my thoughts on this. So this is a set of wallpapers that are being shared, original creations by SafeMoon themselves. And I will provide a link in the description down below to this, as it is very hard to try and find on their website. And to be quite frank with you, I couldn't find it. So it's safemoon.com/wallpaper, and let's go ahead and take a look at these. So the first one that we have is with this new rebranding that they're doing, this background that's encompassing around this sort of almost looking like a black hole. It's got a lot of elements to it that looks very much like a set of muscle tissue. And in the video footage that we've seen, it kind of pulsates, it gets a little bit closer in, it sort of pulls away, and it looks like it's trying to essentially protect that inner piece. And as was noted in the promo video that they just had for the 1-year celebration, the March 2nd of SafeMoon, on SafeMoon's official YouTube channel, they were basically describing that that's us. That outer layer is us, protecting their core values. So this by itself, I think it looks pretty cool. The SafeMoon logo itself being pushed across there, the black backdrop. If you have ever looked at any of my NFTs that I've made as an artist, that's one of my styles. I like having that contrast so that the colors really pop. So it's interesting to see that SafeMoon is taking on a similar kind of perspective with that. Here's another one. You could actually use this for banners. So it's not necessarily just a wallpaper for your phone. You could use this for, let's say, your Twitter account. And all you got to do is just go into Photoshop. You clear out that top section. You put your name up there in the top. It's not hard to do. I might end up doing it. I'm sure a lot of people are going to end up doing this. So very cool feature. And then also you can see this one right here, which is again kind of going back over to this muscle sort of looking thing, but just a little bit different. It's more like a swirl. It's got a bunch of what looks like fibers to it. I really like the colors that are over on the left-hand side here. It gives off that impression like as if there's a light, or maybe the muscle was slightly bruised, and that's what ended up happening once it got hit or something. Here's another perspective view. Same thing, just from a different angle. I really like that. And I apologize, guys. If I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I'm having some allergies kicking in today. Looking at this next one here, similar to the last one, just slightly different angle, color a little bit different as well, and we're going to be seeing that through a lot of these. So I again really like this one. This one's a little bit more centralized. I feel like it's got a little bit too much of a presence in the full space. It looks cool, but I kind of like this coming in approach, especially if you're looking at doing a wallpaper for your computer. I want to be able to clearly see a lot of my icons. So I think a lot of people typically will have those on their left-hand side of their screen. Having that all shifted over to the right really makes that nice. This right here, you could kind of build your icons all around it. Maybe some people are trying to get creative in that sense. A lot of people also try to keep things minimalized so that there's basically nothing there. This would just put a central focus on it regardless. Me, I got a lot of stuff going on, so I typically have a lot of different icons on my desktop. This one more so for the phone. I like that one. I think that looks very sleek. Another one that looks like it's for the phone. Compared to the two, this one doesn't exactly show a lot to it, but I just like the fact that everything's, again, kind of shifted over to one side. That one looks cool just in the fact that it's kind of scaled up. It gives it a little bit of a presence like a cake. I don't know. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense to you guys. It makes sense to me, but just kind of how it builds itself going up. This one right here, it's okay. I like this one a little bit more on the far right side. But, that one's still okay. That one actually looks really cool too. Because if you don't really know the context of what's behind it and you look at something like that, I know this sounds crazy. It looks to me like the rings of, let's say, Saturn. Imagine if you had one planet that was like that, and there's another planet that's like that, and they're getting ready to collide, and so their rings are starting to kind of cross over. This one seems pretty chaotic, but I do like it. Same thing with the little purple glow, just gives a slight presence, contrast of color. And that one is really cool, like a black hole's getting pulled in. That one, it's a little hard to tell exactly what's going on. This one here, again, we're going back over to like a computer side for a desktop. I like this one. I actually like this one quite a bit too. Same thing, you could set up your icons in the far right hand side, but just that overall presence of the purple, much more prominent than we were seeing in a lot of these other pictures, and I just think it looks nice. And then this last one here, very similar to one of the first ones that we saw, but again, absolutely beautiful. I like the purple and green contrast. I'm a manga creator, if you guys don't know that. I created a series called Revival, and my character has a purple and red contrast, which I really like. It gives off sort of a royal vibe to it. But this purple and green, I think it also looks really, really nice. Let us know what you guys think about these in the comments down below. Are you using them? What do you think? Do you have any suggestions? Do you like the fact that they're providing these for the community? Do you think, I don't know, what do you think in general? I like them. Honestly, I really like them a lot. I think that the main branding, let's go all the way back over to this one here. I would have liked to have seen this background piece as a whole for more of these wallpapers instead of a lot of these abstractions that just kind of take certain parts of it or manipulate it around. Get rid of the logo for the SafeMoon. Not in this one. Keep this one. That's fine. But have some options available that don't have the word SafeMoon, that just shows that image. I think that would be really cool. I saw some fan stuff that people were doing over on Reddit where they were taking that and kind of putting it in some GIFs of different things. If you even just provided that as a file resource, because you can download these, it would be cool if they had that in its original like PNG kind of format. If we could use that to kind of go off and make some of our own things, it would be great. So that's some of my feedback. What do you guys think? Tell us in the comments down below. I do have referral links if you want to get free crypto or free stock. Feel free to check those out. Webull has an incredible deal right now for their stocks. You guys can go check that out. They do a little bit with crypto as well. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.